Today we have the pleasure of welcoming the teachers from CHEVALIER College in Australia. Their school is guided by a charism called Heard Spiritually, which creates a calm, respectful and peaceful environment. Within this charism, students are encouraged to grow academically, physically, emotionally and spiritually. They are also encouraged to be the best carers of others, fostering empathy and solidarity. In essence, their goal is to form people of heart, always striving to be on earth the heart of God. We are very excited to learn from their experience and hear their advice for our students. Welcome to Radio MDA. From your experience as teachers, what strengths do you see in young people today?
I see lots of trends from young people today. I see that our young people are very concerned for the environment, very concerned for peace, and very concerned about looking after each other.
To continue, what skills do you think students should develop more to prepare for their own future?
I think students need to see themselves as global, not insular, to see themselves in the wide world and what they can contribute and what they can benefit from.
And what advice would you give our students to face academic challenges without losing motivation?
That's a really big question. I would say just face the challenges head on and just do your absolute best, and that's all you can really do. Yeah.
That's nice. After visiting Maradado dels Àngels School, what has surprised you or impressed you the most?
Oh, I really enjoyed the Maker Room, seeing how many different things are being built and the passions of the students that are being accessed. I thought that was really thrilling. So that's something I'm absolutely going to take back with me.
Yeah, we really like all the activities we do in the school. It's really awesome. What values have you noticed in our students that you think are especially important?
The students here have a really strong sense of community, which I think is fostered by the teachers as well. The fact that you have 3 or 4 teachers sometimes in a room combined with 2 or 3 classes is really impressive. So lots of you learning together at the same time is really, really cool.
Yeah, when we are studying on partnership, you can learn from the other people's mistakes and also try to have a little bit more of friendships and learn a little bit of everything, just in case. In your opinion, what should a good relationship between families and schools be like?
That's a really good and important question. I think that schools and families to work in partnership. We are responsible as teachers for educating our students, but I also think that the parents are responsible for laying the framework for values. So I think that it's important that parents support the school and that we work with parents.
Yeah, the motivation from parents is really important for us, and it helps us continue and be brave always. So beyond teaching subjects, what role do teachers play in students' lives?
I think students have a great role in teachers' lives and vice versa. I think teachers have a significant role in students' lives in terms of the way they see us as teachers interacting with each other as their role models, the way that we're available to listen to them and to know that they're unconditionally loved. Just as our founder, Jules Chevalier, has found the good heart in all of our students. There is a good heart in all of our students, even those who have got their challenges.
Changing the topic, technology is everywhere in education today. How can students use it well without becoming a distraction for them?
These are really great questions. They're challenging all of us. But At Chevalier College, we embrace technology, but what we try to do is to instill in our students to use the right technology at the right time and for the right purpose, not just using technology for the fun of it. We've had a lot of discussions around AI, and we are encouraging our students to use AI, but to be controlling the returns that they get and ensure that they're interacting with AI and critically thinking about the responses that they have from it as well.
Yeah, we're told to use AI as if it was a teacher to correct what we've done, not to do our work. So I think that's really important. What value do you think technology and artificial intelligence have for learning today?
I think it has great value if used correctly. Using it as a resource and a research tool, AI and any of the technologies that our students use can be very powerful and beneficial.
Of course. Well, in what she made a point before, in AI, even with the growth of it, which human skills do you believe will always be essential?
So I think it was almost said before when we were introducing our school, it's to be on earth, the heart of God. It's showing that empathy. It's just being human to the people around you, and then you'll find your place.
Yeah, because all the emotions could never be replaced by a machine. So that's. What similarities and differences do you see between Australian and Spanish students?
That's a very good question. Look, the first thing that comes to my mind is that I see two groups of people that are so passionate about their community and their culture and bringing those aspects together to be one with their family and their friends and help it improve their lives, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I just totally agree with that. So why would you recommend our students to travel to or study in your country, Australia?
Study in Australia, that's a great question. In Australia, similar to here in Spain, we have lots of variety of things that you can study. If you want to be maths or if you want to be music or histories in English, we have lots of options and lots of sport as well. So I think, yeah, if you were considering coming to Australia to study, it would be for the variety of education that we offer.
Yeah, I would love to go to Australia.
Yes,
I think
we'd
it's
love
really,
to have you guys.
really good.
Yeah.
What do young people learn from an international experience that they cannot learn only in a classroom?
I think for me, and what I'm becoming more aware of with my own international experience here is that we are all connected, and it's a global community, and sometimes we forget that, and we can become quite insular and worry only about what's happening in our little world, but an international experience allows you to have the realisation that we are all one and we are all connected, and we need to look after one another.
So what message would you give to students who sometimes doubt themselves or of their own future?
Good question. I think it comes back to students knowing who they are and having their support networks around them to understand their self-worth. And I think I'd say it's very normal for us all to have our doubts about whether we're good enough or whether we're being successful. And I think as long as we can understand that's normal, and we know that there's going to be some good days and there's going to be some not so good days, and as long as you've got the support networks and the skills to be able to get yourselves out of those little challenges that we have, and that tomorrow will always be a brighter day.
And now just 2 questions left. What dreams or goals would you encourage our students to be brave enough to pursue?
I'm sorry, can you say that question again?
Yeah. What dreams or goals would you encourage our students to be brave enough to pursue?
I think courage comes from, as Kelly was saying before, having that belief in yourself, the capacity to fail and pick yourself up again. So to have a vision for yourself, but be flexible in knowing that you might take some different turns along the way. But as long as you continue to grow, as long as you have great people around you and that you feel supported, I feel that young people should have the courage to pursue all of their dreams.
Because always like the easiest path is not the best one. So
We always suggest that students have a go. So whatever it is, just try, have a go. It doesn't matter if you don't succeed straight away.
That's really important. Not just for all the people of the world. It's really important to everyone. So to conclude now, your school motto is giving hearts and minds the place to grow. What message do you as a group want young people to take from it?
I think the message that people should take from that is that the compassion is one of the biggest fundamental things that I think people need to have. Right, there's a lot of, you see so often these days that people aren't treating everyone with maybe the love they deserve, or maybe the love that they would love to receive themselves. Right, you should treat everyone like your neighbor. You should treat everyone like yourself. Right, and that sometimes takes a whole lot of courage and bravery to put yourselves out there. But I think by showing the person you would like to see yourself, that can help build the world up to be a better, kinder, more enriching place.
And I'll continue with what Adrian was saying there about our other areas that we focus on at Chevs in terms of compassion, kindness, humility, and to be able to work together and build the positive relationships, whether we have with those fellow students, fellow colleagues, and model on, I think often how we treat each other is often how we feel about ourselves. So value yourself and then you'll value others.
Wow, that's a lot in just a single phrase.
Can I offer one more thing though? This is very
Yeah.
important for Chevalier College.
Of course.
Is the teachers and the students, we love our charism. And our charism is formed with a number of constitutions. And the constitution number 34 is one that we love very much. It's about being kind and understanding, but very importantly to have a sense of humour. And I think having a sense of humour, being able to laugh at yourself, being able to laugh at difficult situations, sort of makes things a little bit easier.
Of course. So now we are going to conclude the interview. That was all. We would like to thank the 7 teachers at Chevalier College in Australia for giving us their time for the interview. We greatly appreciate their always fresh and innovative ideas and the importance they place on education. Thank you for inspiring us and sharing your passion for teaching. We are grateful that you made the long journey just to meet us. Thank you.